next is not my fault.
Oh my God.
We have a brand new game.
I was trying to contain myself. Oh my.
Let's go option one, not safe. These are insane.
And Brandon keep killing it.
What's good, Creative Fam? Brandon Washington here, and welcome back to another episode of Uncensored. Hey, it's the holiday time. If you missed last week's episode, it looks a little different around here. That's because it's holiday season. Ain't that right, Jarell?
What it do, fam? Merry Christmas and happy holidays to y'all. We love Friday live streams with y'all.
Yes, we do. Look, check out the studio in case you missed it. It's all festive up in here. We are super excited about today's episode. I was pretty much underneath the impression that all camera news was done for the year. I was pretty set that we're done.
Not quite.
Yeah.
We got some heavy hitters coming in.
Yeah, new hitters.
New stuff and stuff that's going to be maybe released this year, maybe released next year, early next year, but it's just like 2024 is crazy.
Or it may never be released.
Seriously. Brandon, the chat is already popping.
Dude, the chat has been popping for like the last 20 minutes.
Every week it gets
it starts earlier
and earlier.
Yeah.
Early gang.
Yeah, early gang is getting here earlier and earlier. So shout out to you guys for tuning in super early. We are so pumped about this week's episode, as well as everything we have going on into this week. But Jarell, I can't help but notice a little something you got on there.
Little merch.
Yeah.
Little merch. These uncensored hoodies. Dude, I get people, and we have some people that have gotten their merch, and like we'll show them off and all sort of stuff. But the crazy part is when I'm out in public, I had this happen to me on Monday. Somebody was like, "What's that mean? Uncensored." They're very confused, but these are so bold and so cool. I love wearing my uncensored stuff. Now, obviously, that sounds like a plug, but I love the show and I love the merch.
Yeah, it 100% is a plug. So if you guys are interested in picking up the merch, I think it's on the shelf underneath this YouTube video. Definitely grab some for yourself. We've been seeing everybody who's been posting your pictures on IG when you pick up your merch, wearing it off. HSB Columbus. He actually posted a video today.
Yes.
Showing off his merch. He went to the gym in it.
Yeah, getting them gains in.
So obviously the merch is comfortable enough to work out in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you can also just rep, your favorite podcast.
Rep your favorite podcast.
Oh, and we do have we have hats too. So unapologetic ad right there.
Well, Brandon, let's jump into the chat. Let's see who's here today.
Yes.
And I can't wait. I'm going to be patient. I read a little something in the chat. But I've got somebody that I want to shout out.
Yes. Well, I got to give a quick shout out to the first commenter of the day. We do this every single week. And I'll be honest with you guys, this is getting harder and harder because since you guys are showing up so early, the software that we use to pull your chats up on the stream, it ain't even ready by the time y'all get on here. So yeah. I got to go into the chat specifically. But shout out to, what does that say? I can't even read it from here.
Oh, Cheech? Oh, gosh, can't see that far.
He says, can't wait. Come on, 12 p.m. So as you guys know, we do this show at the exact same time every single Friday. So shout out to you guys who get here early, super duper early gang showing up. But yes, we're hopping into the chat real quick, seeing where you guys are tuning in from. A lot of you guys have some opinions already on this Nexus G1. And so we're definitely excited to talk a little bit about that. But Jarell, anybody you want to quickly shout out in the chat real quick?
Oh, yeah. I want to shout out Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon.
Well, he commented earlier. Let me see if I can find his actual deal.
So if we can find it. Oh yeah, right here. My man Brandon, Canon gang for life. This man, he said, "What's up, everybody? Just purchased a C80. Received it yesterday. We don't care about that G1, but that dude." Brandon, let me know about that C80.
Yes, we also got Brendan in the chat, one of our amazing members. Got to show some love for our amazing members. But Brendan actually said, ooh, TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Hope the dentist treated you well, Brandon. So in case, for some of y'all who didn't know, this past Wednesday, we actually hosted our first ever members only live stream where we answered questions. We looked at some of you guys' footage and gave you guys feedback. And so for our members, we do this on a regular basis. And so we had our first one this time and it was a lot of fun. But on that Wednesday, before we got to, or right after the stream, I had to go to the dentist. And I will let you guys know.
You were actually very late to the dentist.
I was very late to the dentist.
All for the members.
All for the members. But how my experience went, and the same review was, that ish hurt.
Half a star review.
Yeah. Can I do a quarter of a star? Like, legitimately, that stuff hurt. And they had me drugged out of my mind, so I couldn't even, like, explain that I was hurting, Jarell. I was just like literally like dozing off, and then I was like, and then I
waking up in shock.
So legitimately, that was my experience. But we got the work done. So
if you would like, if you see all of these like little like golden badges, and you're like, man, how do I become a member? You can actually sign up to be a member. Right here on YouTube. And like I say, that'll give you access to member only live chats where we will review your work, give you feedback. We get to hang out, have more intimate conversations. Like obviously, Fridays are kind of a shotgun approach, but on when we do our live streams, it very much is interacting directly with you. And so that's available at every tier. So whether it's the $5, $10, or $30, we provide that to all of our members. And so consider if you'd like in this holiday season to treat yourself, become a member of Uncensored.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Do you watch Parks and Rec?
A little bit.
Okay, dude, that's like one of my favorite episodes. Treat yourself. But we do have some amazing members right now in the chat. Ron is actually in the chat right now. He says, let me pull up his comments. He says, I'm very interested in this camera. I wished it was based on the 6K full frame, but it would cost way more and might have been more technically challenging. Yeah, so we're definitely going to get into the Nexus G1. For those of you guys who don't know anything about this camera, we have the video, so we're going to pull up the video. We'll watch it together. Me and Jarell will sort of give our takes on it. I have done quite a bit of a deep dive into this camera. I'm very interested in this camera.
I know nothing.
Jarell is
like, I purposely stayed away for a genuine reaction.
Yeah.
Usually I'm like deep diving everything, but I'm like, we'll see if they can impress me.
Yeah. I think it might impress you, but we'll definitely hop in there. But yeah, we're gonna scroll through some of these chats real quick. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, shouting out a few of our members that we see in the chat right now. Let me make sure I get that beautiful membership icon popping up. Colton in the chat. Shout out to you, brother. Who else do I see in here? Chris Scott. He says the Nexus G1 looks great. If it ships.
If it ships.
That's gonna be a big if. Robert in the chat, one of our other members, he says, happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Be careful. Or don't. I mean, I'm not superstitious.
Do you?
I'm a little stitious, but I'm not superstitious. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I mean, when I played sports and I had a good game, I might not tell him to wash the jersey. I don't know. Yeah. but I'm not superstitious. Who else we see in the chat real quick? Just going through. Oh, Kofi in the building. He says,
Kofi, you still here?
Every camera all the time. Dude, I feel like this, if the Nexus G1 comes out, Kofi, this might be the camera you sell your Pixels for. I'm just saying.
Hey, Kofi, have you replaced all of your stolen gear? I haven't seen an updated video.
Yeah.
Let me know if you've rebought or if you're still working it out.
Dude, if he's dealing with insurance, I can tell you he's probably still, insurance in America, mad slow.
Yeah. I think he settled on potentially not going through insurance, but I don't know. We need the conclusion of the story, Kofi.
Yes. Also, Israel in the building. Missed last 2 weeks. So glad to be back. Dude, we're glad to have you back.
Do you know what? You know what's crazy?
Yeah, what's that?
Brendan
Mm-hmm.
posted some S9 footage in the members only chat or the members only live stream.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, dang, we've been hating on Lumix. Maybe disproportionately hating. I ain't never said nothing bad about the S9.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the
Find a
footage.
clip. Find a clip.
I'm gonna go look.
I ain't never said nothing about that.
I
But
ain't
like,
never-
dude, the S9 with the Blazar remixes were clean, bro. Like, Brendan, you might post that. A link in the chat so people can see it. It's clean, bro.
It is real. It's mad clean. Contrast Cinema. Now, I love
You
this.
about to take some walks in the morning with that S9, bro.
I ain't waking up early like Kofi. Contrast, bro, if y'all missed it last week, this clip just went live and I watched it again. He says, bro, whoever's wife bought them an R1 caused trouble in my household. Look.
Was that Tim?
That was Tim from last
Yeah.
week. Tim in the chat let us know that his wife bought him an R1 for Christmas. Later on in the show, we're definitely going to get into some Christmas gifts that you could ask your significant others for.
Absolutely.
So that's something we're gonna get into. But bro, the R1 as a gift, that's diabolical. That's diabolical.
You set the bar really high. It better be like your 20th.
Bro, you know what scares me more than like my wife buying me an R1 for Christmas? What does she want in return?
Bro, what if you already bought for yourself?
Yeah.
like if my wife was like, I bought you the i5 Mac 2, I'd be like, what'd you do?
You mean like
you totaled the car?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
That's a distraction. That type of a
Seriously.
gift is a straight up distraction.
You don't be buying stuff like that.
Yes. But yo, we're gonna scroll to the bottom to try to catch up to these chats. Yes, Lumix Gang in the building. We see y'all. Lumix Gang might be coming.
Nah.
Hold on. Lumix Gang
We're about to find out.
might be coming for the Canon throne in our chat. Because the truth is, it's like, so we love checking you guys out in the chat. We love talking with you guys and seeing what y'all use. And so we read all the comments, even after the show. Like sometimes we can't bring every single comment up on the stream, which is why we have like super chats and stuff like that. But, that rhymed. That was a bar. But, sorry, my ADHD just went crazy. But what's crazy is, obviously, because Jarell is so Canon fan people all the time.
I'm about to run a poll. I'm about to run a poll right now.
Hold on. Let me
I'm about to run it. I'm about to run it.
Let me finish.
I'm about to run it.
Let me finish. I believe, I'm not saying Canon fan people have been overtaken as the majority, but I do believe that Lumix Gang might have slipped into the top 2. So Jarell's about to set up a poll right now. Y'all gotta let us know.
I need to know from y'all because we only can do 4. We can only do 4.
Okay.
And so we're gonna exclude someone.
Okay.
And it's probably gonna be Blackmagic. I'm sorry.
I don't think you should exclude
sorry.
Blackmagic.
I'm sorry. But who are we taking off?
So
we can't take off Canon.
No, Canon's gotta stay.
We can't take off Sony. I mean, we don't have a Sony audience except Kofi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's our
but
audience,
we can't.
right?
It wouldn't be a legit poll if we didn't have Sony on it.
Okay, so you say Canon, Sony.
Nikon?
I don't think we have a Nikon audience, bro.
So we're taking Nikon on and we're putting Nikon off and we're putting Blackmagic?
So wait, is Lumix, Canon,
and
Sony,
and then that's it.
And wait, it's only 3 or 4?
That's 3. So
you can only have 3?
We're either going to do Blackmagic or we're going to do Nikon.
Hey, y'all need to let us know right now in the chat. What are the 3? Like,
what are the 4?
Represent. Wait, is it 3 or 4?
Yeah. So we can do 4.
Okay, so here you go. Sony,
So
Canon,
Andy. Yeah, Andy said.
Lumix, Nikon.
Zcam. Zcam is not
I'm sorry.
getting on there.
I'm sorry. Zcam
Can't get rid of Blackmagic. Bro, Blackmagic Mafia, we need you to represent right now.
So here's the
because
deal.
if y'all don't start spamming the chat,
with
we ain't putting it on there.
Yeah, I mean,
we can't put it on there.
Truth be told, though, Blackmagic probably should be on there because the Nexus is basically a Blackmagic camera at this point, right? Look, the Blackmagic gang is coming in strong.
Nikon.
Sony for life. I see Blackmagic, no contest.
So we taking
Blackmagic
it
has
down?
to be on there. Nikon's on there. Yo, y'all are chatting faster than I can keep up with. Blackmagic family. Hey, Jarell.
Alrighty. I haven't heard nobody say nothing about the Nikon.
There's one Nikon. I haven't. Well,
Not
there's a
enough
Sony.
Nikon.
There's not enough Nikon. Oh, there's 2 Nikons.
I guess.
Can't get rid of Blackmagic.
Blackmagic.
Sony, Canon. I think you're gonna go Sony, Canon.
All right. We're gonna put Blackmagic
and Blackmagic. I think
Okay.
Nikon got dropped off.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the poll right now.
Yeah.
And my Canon fan people represent. Okay. Do not let me down. We will know who's on the stream right now.
All right. Here we go.
Starting poll.
We're gonna start that poll off. All right. So now, while that poll is going, a few things actually happened since last weekend. So last Friday, both me and Jarell, we got out of the. What happened? You looking at the
the instant
Blackmagic boost? Oh, it's all over the place. The vote's all over the place.
Yeah,
They
it's
just-
actually.
they gonna have to
We're at 25, 25, 25, 25, basically.
That's no way.
That's wild.
That's no way.
Blackmagic is no.
Hey, see if you
24, 26, 25, 22.
see if you can pin it to the top. So let's pin the poll at the very top. So that way, anybody who comes in, they know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
And we will check back on this poll throughout the show.
Canon, let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Canon, let's go.
All right, we got to move forward. Jarell, we have all these topics to cover today.
Yes.
We got to move forward.
All right.
All right. So last week,
Yes.
you and I both were, we did the show live with you guys on Friday. Had a
Mhm.
great time, right?
Mhm.
But then immediately after the show, we both had jobs to get to.
Yes.
And on Wednesday's members only live stream, speaking of which, I got to figure out real quick. I think I saw, and I want to make sure I don't miss this. I'm pretty sure we got a new member during this stream today. So I want to just do a quick shout out. Let me see. Gosh, y'all came in commenting so hard. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? It's so much easier on just YouTube.
Hey, so if you have become a member, let us know.
Oh,
let me
there
see.
it is. I can't read that.
Where is it?
Right there on the top right.
Where?
Top right. Garly.
Oh. Yeah, I can't read that either. Let me see
It's
if I
too
can see it on my
far.
screen.
But yeah, so
Oh, yeah. It's gosh.
how do you read?
Garrity?
Garly?
Gar.
I can't read it, but I'm gonna pull this one up because I see here.
Gartree?
He said,
Gartree?
"Yeah, let's go."
Gaytree?
Gaytree, maybe? I don't know.
Gaytree?
But we're super excited that you became a
Garrity?
member. So shout out to you for becoming.
Your new name is Gary.
It is kind of becoming like a running joke that we just rename.
We screw up everybody's name.
No, but we're like the Starbucks of a podcast where everybody just gets a new name.
Hey, let's welcome Gary
Let's welcome Gary to the
membership.
Gary's officially a member. No, but so last Friday we both had shoots,
Yes.
and actually, you shot all weekend too, right?
Oh,
Friday,
bro,
Saturday, and Sunday?
I can't even. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I got 20 minutes of sleep last night.
yeah. We're-
Editing.
Yeah, we're Jarell is running on fumes.
We're running on Red Bull and fumes.
So I know you said on the members only live stream that you had a
Mhm.
very interesting on-set experience.
Yes.
You have not told me this experience.
I have not told you this experience.
So I've been itching since Wednesday because I wanted to share it with you guys. Normally I would be just like, tell me, and then we'll retell
Yeah.
the story on the stream.
Yeah.
But this time I was like, all right, I want to hear it live. So you got to tell me what happened.
All right. So, chat, do you ever have bad experiences on set? I had a bad experience on set, and I'm going to be maybe just a little bit vague because as this podcast gets bigger, shout out, we're like over 5,100, and the goal was 5,000
Did we cross
for the year.
Did we cross 51?
Yeah.
Oh,
So shout out to
famous.
y'all.
Shout out.
There might be clients and stuff like that in the deal, but I walked into a shoot that was way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. I don't know if you guys can relate, but I show up and I get there, and I was planning on shooting this on, like some R6s, do a little podcast. But when I get there and we get into a studio environment and we're having to integrate with some of their equipment and some of our equipment, I immediately know that this is a KX C70 moment. So I have got 40 minutes to set up lights, cameras, A10 Mini, Roadcaster, all into Riverside to be able to do a live stream at 7 o'clock. And so I'm moving very quickly, kind of frantically. It's cool. What? Patricia. Oh, he done throw me off.
Sorry. I'm reading the chat. I think we just got canceled.
No.
Gary, no, Gary is like that. You know how we have a 1% female audience?
Yeah.
It's not Gary, it's Patricia.
Patricia,
My bad.
we're so glad that you joined us.
Hey, we appreciate
And
it.
we're jokers. So
Yeah, sorry.
we have taken the name Gary away and we are giving you back your name,
Yes,
Patricia.
Patricia.
So I am
Go ahead. Continue.
struggling, man, just trying to get everything set up.
Yeah.
And there's so many people in the room. Like, I don't know if you felt claustrophobic on a set.
Yeah.
When there's just people that aren't doing anything to move forward the production,
Mm-hmm.
but they're just standing around talking.
Yeah, they're looking at you like,
And
what are we doing?
And it's just like, and so like I it was like, hey guys, can you guys like kind of move over a little bit for me? I've got to set up some cameras, set up some lights. So I do that. And I think that was the beginning of maybe the rub.
Mm.
You know, like, because I didn't get the vibe right then of like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
You know, but it was kind of like, it had to start somewhere because I had a client that was a little, not client, there was somebody on the podcast, a guest on the podcast that got super spicy with me.
With you?
And I'm like trying to like replay with my mind, like, why would he get super spicy with me? But it might have been me saying, hey, can you guys move over a little bit? So we finally get down, sitting everybody down. Crunch time, maybe 10 minutes to go before we go live. So trying to do sound check with mics. And they keep asking me, hey, Jarell, can we add a fourth person on the podcast? Sure. Roadcaster has 4. Can we add 5? No. Like, because also the set is fixed.
Yeah.
Like, there is no more room. I don't have a wider angle. It's okay, whatever. I'm like, sure.
I mean, the short answer is always anything is possible.
Whatever you want, 10 minutes to go live, sure. We're going to be handing mics.
Yeah.
You know, like, sort of deal. So we're trying to negotiate this. I'm giving out options and I'm just like, hey, would you like to maybe have a guest for 30 minutes? You kind of leave and then the new guest comes on. And here's an option. If you guys want to, as you guys stand up and like walk away, I could go to a tight shot so we can kind of conceal some of the movements. But like, obviously, we're not trying to hide from the audience that you're no longer on the show. So it would be like, hey, we just want to thank you so much for being on the show. You kind of go on and let's welcome our new guest, cut back to the wide. New person comes on.
Yeah.
And the person turns to me and he says, can you say that more respectfully?
The guest. The guest said that to you?
And I'm like literally looking at go to my my camera.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did I just hear you say, can you say that more respectfully to me? So I say it exactly the same way. I'm like, if you would like, I can go to the tight shot while he introduces the next guy. And no, that's a terrible idea.
That's what the guest says to you?
Yeah, it says to me. He's not the podcast host, co-host.
Is he the client?
He's just the guest.
Did he pay
No,
you?
No.
Oh
He's just a guest. And so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like whatever. Like I'm good. So then, check this out. I am not a person that wants credit or glory. None.
Yeah.
But we get to the end of the shoot and they had like the kind of studio guy, like the guy that's like when they do podcasts, he runs stuff.
Yeah.
And so he was just like, guys, let's give it up for my man who set all this up. Boom. And he announces the studio guy. And I'm like, I don't need you to give me congratulations, but like homie was sitting in the corner while I am like hustling in 40 minutes to try to get a full podcast live stream up and running. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But it felt like a very passive aggressive thing.
Yeah.
Like he was like trying to get under my skin.
It was like, I'm not going to give you credit.
Yeah.
We're going to give this other person credit. And I want you to feel the fact that you're not getting any of the credit.
So to top it off, at the end of the night, bro, I'm packing up. and this is where I gotta not get prideful or saucy, bro. I'm packing up. Okay, packing up the KX, packing up the C70, packing up the Nices, shot it on the Nices. This man turns to me and says, I don't know what any of this stuff is, but are you sure you only have your stuff and none of the studio stuff? And I looked at him and I was like, in my brain, I was like, homie, I've got $30,000 worth of equipment in my 2 Pelican cases. Ain't nobody want these little Blackmagics. No offense to Blackmagic. But like the fact that this man was trying to insinuate to me, because like if he would have known camera gear and he was just like, hey, can you just briefly check?
Yeah.
You know, like make sure you don't have any of the studio gear. But like ain't nobody want, and this seriously, like hear me, Blackmagic people, this is more like geared at him, of like him looking at me like I'm like trying to steal something from the studio. Like, bro, ain't nobody want the stuff. Like the stuff's like great equipment, but ain't nobody trying to steal from the and this is the wild part. This is not his studio. This is not, he's just the guest on the podcast that's just hanging out.
Okay, so I
am like through the roof. Oh my gosh. Like, anyway, so I had to tell you.
Bro, is this the one that you sent me like the pictures of? Okay. Is he the melanated fella?
No.
No?
No. Little Flip.
So that's who I thought you were talking about.
No. Little Flip was cool. Little Flip was no.
Famous people be acting like that sometimes.
Little Flip was cool. We're talking about a little real estate agent, bro, man.
Oh my gosh. Bro, this whole time I thought you were talking about Flip. I didn't want to say his name.
No. Flip was cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like Flip was like, if y'all don't know Little Flip, he's a Houston artist. He's been rapping for like ever. 15, 20 years.
Yeah, since we were in high school.
He did a freestyle, like he does Freestyle Fridays. Like check out Little Flip Freestyle Fridays off the dome. He's so good.
You know what's crazy? I've actually shot for him before.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I shot a concert for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I mean, this was like 5 years ago.
Yeah. So he was cool. Like
he was cool
the
then.
second
So that's
guest.
why when I'm hearing this story, I'm
yeah.
like, oh man, I had such a great experience with him. Like he was super humble and down to earth. Dude, that sounds, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It's like there are people who, and like, I know it's going to sound bad and I don't mean for this too, but there are certain times when you're on set and you can tell when there are people who are just like, they know they don't have very much power in the room. So they have to
maybe they're important outside of the room in their world.
Yeah.
But they've got no.
They got nothing here.
Yeah, they got nothing here. Like, I don't know who you are. Like,
bro.
I like and I respect everyone, so it's like I don't care.
Yeah,
like you don't have to be a. He's probably not a multimillionaire, but like you don't have to be a multimillionaire real estate agent for me to respect you. Like I'm gonna respect you.
Yeah,
but like the people that are like you need to know who I am. Like I can just talk down to you. Gosh, blood boil, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible. I've had a few of those. They normally are with famous people, which is why I got nervous.
Yeah.
Because like, I had it's one of my like worst experiences because I was such a fan of this person. But I shot for Mac Miller before he passed. But I was like a huge fan of his music, like huge fan. Knew every word to every, like I still know every word to every song. And dude, when I shot for him, it was very similar, and it was like. And like, I don't know. This has happened to me a few times. I don't know if
was he on drugs?
So I found out later on that it wasn't that he was on drugs.
Okay.
This was when he was dating Ariana Grande.
Gotcha.
She was there, and I saw her. Didn't recognize her because she looked like a pencil in a hoodie, but like he was just acting weird because he didn't want people to know she was there, and I was getting too close and not realizing that like I was like within like 10 feet of her, or whatever. So he was acting weird. His security guard was acting weird, and I don't know if I have like weird aura with people who I'm like roughly the same height with, because it always like people who are taller than me never have these problems.
Yeah,
people who are on the same height with me, bro. When I met and shot for what's his name? Best boxer of all time. What's his name? His name is Floyd.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a man who should not feel threatened?
Yeah.
Dude, he was just like I was hired to shoot this event, and he looking at me like, don't come around here with that camera.
Yeah.
This is my only job.
Yeah.
You are literally the subject of the video I've been hired to do. And then his bodyguards look like 4 Floyds. It's like a Floyd next to a Floyd, and then 2 Floyds stacked on top. That's how big these dudes are. And bro, they were eyeballing the mess out of me.
Yeah, seriously.
Bro, it was wild. Absolutely wild. But no, dude, it's
Dude, the chat seems fired up, bro. Fired up.
Yeah.
Thank you for being. I haven't read all of those. Thank you for being fired up for me. I appreciate you guys,
bro. It's
but
wild.
Yes, no, it isn't very often that I have clients like that. Almost never.
Yeah,
because I'm like,
well, you're like the nicest person.
I tried to like filter in my mind at the beginning of the day. Like when I said, hey, can you guys move over here? Did he, if he felt like a super important person, did I not take the time to be like kind enough and courteous? Please, did I not say please? Did I not say thank you? Like, and the more and more that I look back on the night, like after each one of those things, I felt like I went out of my way to be like, hey, you don't have to be threatened by me. Like, let's move on from the last thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, cool. You don't want to do it that way. That's fine. But like once we got to the stealing comment, I'm like, bro.
Dude,
so I just said to him, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Bro, that's wild. To have a client, I mean, even to insinuate.
Yeah.
That's just like,
yeah.
Bro,
ain't
going too far.
nobody like there's just a general like, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a business person.
Yeah.
You want to be invited back to places.
Right.
So if a Sigma art lens is missing, if a Blackmagic camera is missing, you're not getting invited back. And like, cool, you might get away with it if you stole it, but you're probably not. So you risk jail and you risk maybe never coming back and working. It's like how much ever that $1,500, $2,000 camera is. Like it pales in comparison to what the shoot price is. And so anyways, it's like, it doesn't even make sense. So it definitely did feel like a personal dig.
Yeah, no, I think he was definitely trying to get at you. But let's go to the poll, because maybe the poll will liven you up a little bit.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
it'll make you feel better.
It absolutely will.
Where are we sitting right now in the poll?
I don't know how this happened. But we've become very, what's the word? Agnostic in our audience.
Yeah. We're a diverse audience.
We have a very diverse, and I'm here for it. I'm glad that everybody is representing their own camera manufacturer, but at the top, Canon. Well, I don't know if it's the top because Canon and Sony
what's the percentage?
Both have 20. Oh, nope. Somebody pushed it forward. Canon is now officially in first place at 29%.
We're not done yet.
Blackmagic, 26%. It's a good thing. Very good thing that
wait, what are the percentages?
29
for who?
Canon.
Okay.
25% for Blackmagic.
Nice.
Oh, come on, y'all. Stop with that Sony. Y'all be logging into other accounts and voting twice. Oh no. Sony. Oh, no, we're good. No, crap. Are y'all changing up on me? What are y'all doing? Sony, actually, let me tell you what it was like 30 seconds ago. Sony was at 28% and Lumix at 17%. Dang, that's quite a few people.
I'm actually surprised that Lumix is in last place right now.
Big Cook, you in the audience?
Where's he at?
Where you at?
Where's the Lumix gang at? Lumix gang, you know what maybe it is? Maybe Lumix gang is like where they say they're the loud minority.
Yes.
Lumix gang, y'all are loud, but y'all not showing up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Hey, we're going to keep running it. For those of you guys who are asking, why no Nikon? Why no Red? We asked y'all at the beginning, what brands need to be on this list? And you got to show up on time. Represent.
The limitations of YouTube. We can only put up 4.
Yeah.
If we could have done more, we would have done more. We might have even thrown up Zcam.
No, I don't think that would have ever happened.
All right. How did your shoot go?
Dude, my shoot went really well. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I definitely want to get into the Nexus, but a couple quick things. So for those of you guys who don't know, I haven't really posted about it. I shared like one little frame, But this past weekend, I got a chance to DP a narrative short film, which is something that I absolutely want to do more of. So those of you guys who've been fans of the show for a while, you guys know I'm currently building my own miniseries right now. But I got a chance to DP a friend of mine's film, and dude, it was such a great experience to be on set. I feel bad now because it's very different than yours.
I had a great experience.
No, but like realistically, like every now and again, I think you should you got to find time to do things that like just like fill your spirit and like, you know, go for those things. And being on set, this was a 3-day shoot. It was all night Friday. Because it was Friday was interior, nighttime interiors, and then Saturday and Sunday were all daytime interior and exteriors. And it was long days. I mean, 10 hours Saturday, 10 hours Sunday, 10 hours on Friday. Crazy long hours, but we shot everything on the Raptor, on my Raptor X. We also used the Blazar Remus's A set because I have the A set. Still bitter about that.
Wants to be set.
I want it to the B set. But dude, it was so great, and I think our images looked really good. I'll be happy to share more about that here really soon. But yeah, it was just really good to be on set, having a first AC, having a grip team, having a lighting team, and just really getting a chance to be in that element. It kind of just further made me feel like, okay, yes, this is what I want to do. Like, I enjoyed it so much. It's not like sometimes I do like client work, or, you know, I have like some realtors on retainer and I'll go shoot their stuff, or I'll pick up like a commercial job here and there. And those can be just kind of like, you know, they pay the bills. I call them meal deals, right? They just literally put food on the table. But getting a chance to do something that was like actually like passionate, and I was able to like create a look in camera, was just so much fun. So yeah, dude, I was just really excited to get a chance to do that.
Marcus was on that shoot with you, right?
Marcus showed up and did BTS for me on Friday and Saturday.
Dude, he shouted you out. Marcus said you did a dope job on that project.
Oh, thank you, Marcus. I really appreciate that. Yeah, dude, we had a great time. So images and, you know, BTS and all that stuff will come out really soon. We definitely shot a ton of BTS, doing the most. But yeah, it was a fantastic project, you know, passion project all the way around. So yeah, it was good.
All right, Brandon, learn me something on the Nexus G1.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. So it's definitely we're definitely time to jump into this Nexus G1. First off, before we get into the Nexus G1, I got to say, 157 people watching with us right now, live.
What's the like?
25 likes.
Come on, peoples.
Come on, pull your phone.
Y'all know what to do.
Pull your phone out of your pocket. Press the like button.
Yes.
And then you can put your phone back in your pocket.
Look at our pretty faces. Yes. Look at them. Look at them.
Hey, look.
And hit that like button.
Yeah.
And then if you so happen
to not be subscribed,
and you like what you are listening, watching,
hit the subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Although I gotta say, you guys did give me my Christmas present already. We did hit 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So I want to say thank you to everybody who has already subscribed. Shout out to you guys. We really, really appreciate that. All right. So let's go ahead and hop into this discussion on the Nexus G1. Now, before we can get into the Nexus G1 discussion, Jarell knows almost nothing about this camera.
I've seen the picture, the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I have not. No specs. Who's making it?
All great questions.
Yeah, for sure.
All great questions.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and what I did was I pulled the video. So we'll pull the video up. Okay. We'll sort of watch it together.
Yeah.
We won't like add too many comments on it. The video is about 2 to 3 minutes, so just let you guys know. And I do have the original video, so there's audio in there. So if you guys are just on the audio version, you'll be able to hear all the specs on this camera. But this is going to be a fairly interesting camera. And yes, we do even have prices and some other information. All right, let's go ahead and hop into this video.
More than a camera body. The Nexus G1 full filmmaking machine with cinema image quality and unparalleled usability. Designed by filmmakers for filmmakers. At the heart is Blackmagic's proven 6K Super 35 RAW imaging system. upgraded with a custom-designed birefringent optical low-pass filter and a powerful cooling system, and equipped with an active EF lens mount. And with the optional auto-lock mount upgrade, you can use micro 4/3 lenses and instantly adapt to EF, PL, and other lens mounts, giving you the most versatile sensor and mount combination in the world.
Wow.
You can also use speed boosters.
This is the modular
Switch between
camera.
Super 35 and full
This might be
frame
the most
equivalent
modular
sensor
camera
size with
that
just a
people
click
want.
of the mount for the best of both worlds.
That throws me right
With
there.
a full magnesium
It does Super
alloy
35,
and
but it
carbon
also has
fiber
a full frame.
exoskeleton, the Nexus
look at all those
G1
ports.
is super lightweight and built to last. The super bright 1,600 nit 5-inch
Got a
touchscreen
Komodo
monitor
type
goes
screen
wherever you like
and
it.
a secondary screen.
And there's plenty of ports, including locking monitor,
You see that?
EVF, HDMI,
So is it
dual
black
full-size XLR, USB-C,
We'll get into it.
ground-protected D-tab, optionally SDI, and LEMO. You can use USB-C drives, SD, C-Fast, or ultra-fast Nexus drives.
Dude, this is a leg camera, bro.
With the internal redundancy
Look at
battery
that.
and integrated
different
mini
types of
V-mount
memory
battery
cards.
bay, the Nexus G1 will run
Built-in
continuously
battery,
for 3 hours,
and you have
5.5
backup in the
hours,
back.
to over 8 hours
Try to work.
between battery changes.
Hold on, just listen.
And with the integrated
Oh, that's-
Fizz control system, you can control both electronic and manual cinema lenses effortlessly. The
USBs
optional
on the front
electronic
to
ND
directly
module
connect
with
it.
continuous manual or automatic mode provides high-quality instant exposure control, the most convenient ND system in the world. Everything is controlled by the integrated 4-inch touchscreen control panel. All essential settings are also controllable with the physical controls. And with the Nexus Grip, all essential settings are at your fingertips, including electronic ND and Fizz. Everything you need is built in, so
Bro.
there's no need for heavy rigging.
Dude,
but
they
with 64
literally did
mounting
everything.
points, the Nexus G1 can be rigged as little or as much as you like.
They have literally
With
got
unparalleled
everything.
usability, you can film
need for
anything, any way,
No.
anywhere,
No need
to the
for
highest level
outside
with
there.
ease. And yes, it's real.
No, you ain't.
Look at it. It's
Oh, it is real.
it's real.
Dude,
Bro.
that's so wild. I was like, you lost me on it's real. Dude.
Bro, crazy, right?
Dude. Well, you know what's crazy?
Oh my gosh, Tim is in the chat. Tim says maybe
Tim.
my wife will buy me.
Tim, tell your wife you bought the wrong camera. Dude, so back to it. Well, there's two very important things for me.
Yeah.
I will give props where props are due.
Okay.
As filmmakers, we have been whining, complaining,
Mhm.
asking one of those three areas for camera manufacturers to do more.
Mhm.
Stop doing iterations of the same
Yeah.
and do something innovative.
Yeah.
And they did it.
Yeah.
So that's one. But then number two, what's it gonna cost? What are the accessories?
All right. So I went through their website and I've got a few things that I want to bring up. So hopefully I can read these because they're going to be pretty small on my screen. Nope, can't read that. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to make this bigger for myself so I can actually read this. Nope, that's not right. All right. So if you go on their website right now, dude, I'm jacking this all up. If you go on their website right now, you can actually see
Okay, there
they
we
do
go.
have a frequently asked questions. So, few things. Here's the first question we have. When will the
Ooh.
Nexus G1 be available to buy? It says we are
Ooh.
aiming to compete R&D and start manufacturing Q1 of 2025 with deliveries commencing in Q2.
So if you were telling me research and development completed,
That's like research
that feels like,
feels late, right?
yeah, if you were saying, hey, like, that doesn't feel close to being complete. Like, because I feel
Or-
like the research and development, that part should be done. But if you're like, we're looking to do final firmware.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. because even the other brands do that.
Yeah.
But research and development sounds like we could change the size of the camera, or we could, and I don't know enough about it, but.
So here's my thought. I believe that research and development is actually done.
Okay.
I think that the fact that there's a physical camera that we saw a human hands on and didn't look AI. We saw human hands on. I think that means that research and development is done now. And maybe these frequently asked questions were actually created well before we even got this video.
Gotcha.
Because this camera is actually sort of a iteration of you remember like almost a year ago we had Michael Tobin on the show when they were talking about building a box camera using the brains of a Pocket 6K. And at the time the Pixis didn't exist. Now we have a Pixis, so I think everybody's brain just went to the Pixis, obviously from Blackmagic, rightfully so. But this company kept working in the background. And honestly, I'm glad that they did, because they seem to have done way more than even Blackmagic did. Which is actually pretty insane.
This is the Pixis that people want.
I think this is the cinema camera that people want.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's another frequently asked question. So it says, how much will the Nexus G1 be? Yes, it says $2,980 for our followers and supporters. Normal retail will be $3,300. Now, here's the big question. Do you have to provide your own 6K, or does it come with at that price point? Because I don't.
What do you mean by
know.
that?
So originally, when this camera has made, when these modification companies do this, they will have where you have to like provide the camera and then you mod the camera. Obviously, they're going to have to do all of this because there's way too much going on. This is not a person can do a mod.
So
like
are
this,
they taking a Blackmagic camera?
And they are modding it into this. All right, next question is, what is the size and weight? You guys can read that there.
It has to be. Like, their body is 3,300. You're providing your own camera. There's no way.
I would imagine.
I cannot imagine
because you
that
can't
you
buy
do
the
all
camera.
of that. Like, the camera's 25, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or 2,000 or whatever.
So it's not the full frame. It's not the Cinema 4 full frame. It is the 6K Super 35 Pocket. So that is the sensor that you're getting.
So how much? So it's the Blackmagic.
While you look up that price, I'm gonna go to the next question. It says, what is Blackmagic Design's involvement? And guys, we're gonna get to the chat here in just a second.
It's $2,000. There's no way that their cost is only $1,300 for a brand new body, monitor,
manufacturing.
No,
there's no way.
So that has to be on top. But bro, that's a $5,300 camera.
That's still,
that's pretty crazy. All of that stuff. That's crazy.
That is insane. All right. Next question is, what is Blackmagic Design's involvement? It says, we are totally independent from Blackmagic. Blackmagic is not involved in the project. However, they approved the project and their helpful support staff has assisted with technical inquiries. So the way I look at this is Blackmagic wants plausible deniability. They're like, hey, we're not officially involved, but I'm sure there were certain questions about, like, you know, how do we take this thing apart? Can you give us some schematics? Like, what can we do with this? The same way.
Help us build a better Pixis.
So I'm going to get to my main point here in just a second. I don't want to give it away. But they do have some interesting information where it says, what is the warranty? And it says, Nexus Camera will offer a 12-month worldwide repair or replacement warranty on all cameras and accessories, which means they have to have a plan to support this camera at least for a year.
Is this an Indiegogo?
I think it might end up being an Indiegogo, but we'll keep going. It says, is the Nexus Camera an authorized Blackmagic design dealer? And they said, yes, we are an authorized Blackmagic design dealer appointed early 2024. And so here's where I think all of this is going to sort of like come into play. Okay. What?
This feels like the little engine that wish it could.
So here's my thought. Okay. And we can I want to start the discussion here.
Okay.
All right. You ready for this? Okay. I believe in my heart of hearts that they have built this camera and they designed this camera and they put a lot of hard work and they tried to be as connected with Blackmagic as they possibly can to make this camera with the hopes of never bringing this camera to market. I believe their hope was for Blackmagic to be like, that's great. Give it here.
Seriously.
And Blackmagic can take it, re-engineer the R&D, and then push it out.
Pay him 10 million, buy him out 10 million, 20 million, something.
This is, it's so hard. Like some of the elements of it, fantastic. Dream camera ergonomics, for sure. Everybody in the industry, whether you're Red or you're Sony or you're Ari or whoever, they should all be looking at this camera and they should all buy one to just rip it apart and just be like, all right, how the hell they do this? Because none of them are doing it.
Yeah.
So they all should buy the camera and figure out how they put all this in there. But at the same time, I don't know if this camera will actually be like mass produced or if it's going to be like what you said, maybe a few early adopters pick it up on an Indiegogo and that becomes how this camera actually hits the market. That's the best case scenario I can see for it.
For sure, because I literally look at the thing that somebody sent Michael Tobin where they kind of made the ergonomics of the G2 better. And what did they do with the screen? They did some different things with the screen.
They pulled the whole screen off.
Yeah, and then they put a V-mount battery on the back. And like, as cool as it was in the moment, and you guys can go back and you guys can look at that or whatever. But as cool as that was in the moment, bro, that was a fart. It was a fart. It was stank for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And have you even thought about that mod to that camera since then?
So I think the main problem with the mod cameras is that you have to do it yourself or you have to buy the camera and send it in.
Yeah.
It's almost never been a, buy the camera, it ships done. And so I do think that if they can build this camera and you can go to their website or Indiegogo or Kickstarter or whatever, you put your money down, $3,300, they said.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't think that's going to work. But if I could pay $3,300 right now, and I'm talking to Nexus, I think that's the name of the brand.
Yeah.
It's the Nexus G1. So maybe G1 is the name of the camera and Nexus is the name of the brand.
Yeah.
But if somehow they could make this camera available, even to me, like today, if they emailed me and was like, $3,300 is yours. Finish. Done. I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
I'm buying it.
Yeah.
And I want to shoot with it because it's so crazy over-engineered with specs, whether that's the direct attachments for fizz, which means they obviously pulled something from DJI because it looked like DJI fizz units, or if it is the monitors, like the dual monitors and the fact that you can move one to another.
Do you think that's the base? The 3300 is the base?
I think it's going to get very red. And when I say that, I say that in a very respectful way as a red shooter. Like, it's like $3,300 for the brain. But that brain doesn't give you any of those mounts. You gotta pay for the mounts.
for the $3,000 for the electronic ND.
It's old school red. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many accessories in that video where it's like it's going to get like today you can buy a Raptor or a Komodo and the mounts included, battery is included, all that's good to go. This camera screams to me old school red, where it's like $3,300 for the brain, and then, oh, you want the full frame mount? That's $500. Oh, you want the Super 35 mount? You want the Micro Four Thirds mount? That's free because we don't think anybody's gonna buy it. Side handle,
it's in the box.
Monitor, like all these different little accessories. I think they're gonna just like tick, 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 and before you know it, you're gonna be walking out of there with an $8,000 camera, which would make more sense for a camera with all these features.
And I guess the question is, and obviously, let's go back to the poll really quickly. And we forgot a super chat we need to find. 25% of y'all are Blackmagic. So hear me when I say this. This is not a dig. I'm just asking in general. At the end of the day, it's going to be way more usable than any other camera on the face of the planet. It looks like, with everything that's built in. Are people good with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K G2 sensor? Are people like, I'm asking as a genuine question, because while it is very cool that it's going to be way usable, is the $3,300 worth slapping on a Mattebox and an ND filter? Is the this camera has the built-in fizz control? Would it be better to get the DJI LiDAR Focus Pro combo, like, and then you could put that on any camera that you have? Like, I'm asking the question in general, that it has a lot of cool features and excited about it, but if the heart of it is the 6K G2, is that, obviously it's enough. I'm trying to sound like it's not enough, but like, are you guys good with it?
So I saw the super chat, and it was from Sade. Sade in the building. Sade,
are we gold?
He says happy Friday, y'all. I think that's confetti. Sade in the building. Happy Friday to you too. So here's my thought with this camera. I do believe that the sensor from the 6K Super 35 Blackmagic, I think that sensor is more than good enough.
Yeah.
But you did bring up some really good points, and I would love to hear you guys in the chat. And sorry, you guys are having a blast in the chat. We love that y'all are having a blast. I am trying my best to keep up with the chat and have this conversation at the same time.
We see y'all. We see y'all.
We see y'all. We will read every single one. But here's my thought. Is this, like, I think it's just like with every Blackmagic camera, which is kind of the cripple. It's the best thing and possibly the cripple of Blackmagic in general, is that Blackmagic is sort of like synonymous with its price points, right? And so when you look at a camera like this with all these things, if they can keep the price down, everybody always says, like when you ask them, oh, what are your thoughts on the Pixis? What are your thoughts on the Blackmagic 6K full frame? It's always like incredible value. Best image for the price. But if that camera costs the same as a Red, or costs the same as a C80, or costs the same as an FX6, now it's got to compete on not just image, but ergonomics,
you ain't got no
shooting
autofocus
ability. Like, it's got way more stuff it has to then compete with, which then makes it sort of drown out in the landscape of everything else in that price point. So I think if they can keep the price of this camera down, because people are used to getting that Blackmagic image at such an insane value, then people will take it. But if not, it's really going to have to be, like, this camera is a fantastic ergonomics camera. I don't think there's any doubt about that. The fact that it has HDMI and the optional to have SDI, the fact that it has a built-in, looked like a Canon LP battery, which probably isn't going to do much, it's sort of just like to help you do quick hop swaps. But then you could also throw V-mounts on there and shoot for hours. You know what I mean? The fact that it has, all these different ports on the side, you can connect a USB-C to it. You can connect a CF Express to it. You can connect a SD card to it, which I don't really understand how the SD is going to really do anything for a camera that spits out files as large as that. But it's one of those things where it's like, this does seem like a fever dream of a camera. And I think a lot of people are going to get excited. But unfortunately, because of the sensor, it's already 3 years old. Because it's a Blackmagic sensor, for that matter, I think and it's a new company. So you have no trust. We have no trust that you'll actually deliver this product. Like, the fact that you knew you had to say, and yes, this is real in your ad, meaning that that people don't believe, like, this seems like too good to be true. You have to come out of the gate perfect. I'm talking perfect.
Yes.
Image amazing, functionality working, not overheating. This thing looks like an overheating nightmare waiting to happen. Everything has to be flawless on this camera.
Even firmware.
Even firmware.
Every camera has bugs.
Yes.
Every camera manufacturer has bugs, but what Canon has, what Nikon has, what Sony has is, well, maybe not Sony, but they have the ability of, hey, we can make it right. And we can make it right quickly.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like you got to have trust that the brand's going to do that, right? Like we've already talked about it in previous episodes, but I believe that people are naturally getting a little bit, untrusting of, I'm just going to say, Sony software updates, right? So
it only takes a handful of bad software updates to be like, I'm not going to update. Now, I don't think that people are jumping ship.
Yeah.
Some people may, especially if your FX3 got bricked.
Right.
And then they're going to charge you to fix it. But, I can't tell you how many people, especially on the stream, that are like, I'm going to hold off.
Right. And that's the thing is I feel like if it's too expensive, like once you add on all those different accessories, a lot of people are going to be like, I'm going to wait and see when a few other people get their hands on it first and see if it really is as good as it claims to be.
Mm-hmm.
And the hardest part about all of that is if you are in love with the image that camera is producing, you can already go buy that camera for, would you say $2,200?
$2,000.
Yeah. And then it's like, do I pay whatever price they're going to charge for it, or do I go pay $2,000 for it?
Mm-hmm.
And then so the thing they really have to sell is all those ergonomic features.
Yeah.
They have to sell the hell out of that.
Yeah. It's got to be like incredibly. What I see this as is obviously indie filmmakers that are not on the strictest of budgets. They need some of those production things to be able to make the film go smoother, easier, faster, and work with a crew.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see. But I see your early 20 filmmakers being like, hey, like those are creature comfort things that would be nice to have, but we only got $2,000 and we got a nifty 50 lens. So we're just going to go with the Blackmagic. But I will say, because I watch a lot of Blackmagic footage, some people, especially with the right lenses, like the RAW lenses or even the Canon FDs and stuff like that, I see some of y'all Blackmagic shooters are stinking technicians, bro. When it comes to their image, like y'all be making the Blackmagic shine above and beyond, what normal mortals can do. So I do think that when I ask the question, does the G2, is it what we want? Like, it's not because I don't think that it's capable. 6K Super 35 is probably great. It's probably great. But I just asked because I know for me, typically I look forward to the improvements in dynamic range. I look forward to the improvements on autofocus. Obviously, Blackmagic doesn't have that. But I just look forward to the faster readout times. I just look forward to the innovations that come, not just with the ergonomics, but then also with the image. And so knowing that it's an image that's like several years old and we're about to triple down in that, because this is probably going to be your, maybe not forever camera, but this is probably going to be a camera that you're going to rock with for a very long time.
Yeah.
Personally, I think I would like to rock with something that is improving on the last generation.
Yeah, so to sort of cap off this topic on this camera, I would love to know in the chat, this camera comes out. I'm gonna say all in, because I don't think that $3,300 is like all in. You're walking out the door with a finished camera that you can actually shoot with. I can't see it.
Yeah.
If they do it, I think it makes your answer won't change with this. But let's say all in, you have a camera that works. $5,000. $5,000. You have the body. You got V-mount attachment. Let's say the top monitor. You've got a lens mount that will work for your system, whether you decide to go Super 35 or you decide to put the attachment on that has the speed booster built in that goes full frame. You have the side handle. $5,000 for all of that. Are you talking or are you buying? I really, really want to know, are you talking or are you buying? We know what sensor it has already. We've seen the ergonomics on it. Are you talking or are you buying? Jarell, what do you think?
Neither. Like, I am excited for what this will do for the industry. Like, kick everybody in the butt. Like, I genuinely rooting for the success of this camera.
Yeah.
Because this is the kind of thing that if this lights a fire under Blackmagic, and then Blackmagic comes up to the plate with a Pro Pixis or a Pixis 2, and it gives us the things that like ND built in, and that's just one thing.
Yeah.
Bro, light a fire under them. It's going to light a fire under Red. It's going to light a fire under Canon, under Sony. I love this era. This era where, for whatever reason, camera companies are bending to the will of the consumer.
Yeah.
I love this era. So I am rooting for its success. Somebody asked me this earlier. Do I regret or how am I liking the KX?
Yeah.
Bro, best camera ever. Ever. And so, like, to me, why I'm not talking or buying, like, to me, at the end of the day, the KX is just too good.
Yeah.
It's just too good. I look at the image from it, and I am constantly mind blown when it comes to video. So I'm just like, I'm going to deal with having less ergonomics, and I'm going to buy the accessories like I was telling you a little bit before. I'm going to buy the accessories that I can rig to the KX and then also rig to my C70. Like, and not be stuck to one camera.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, like, to me, I'm here for it being successful, but I'm not buying. So,
the sentiment that we're currently getting in the chat, I think, is about where I feel the same. Because it's just so hard for me to imagine that this camera out the door is less than $5,000.
Yeah.
Right? Could be, but I don't think it could be. So
what about you, Brandon? Talking buying?
I'm not buying.
Yeah.
At 5.
Mm-hmm.
At 33, I think is what they said. If it's
all
out the door,
like the whole unit's 33.
Whole unit 33 out the door. I'm probably buying it, not as like my main camera.
Oh, for sure.
But I'll probably pick it up because that's enough for me to be like, yeah, let's play with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll be honest, the Pixis was very close.
Yeah.
The Pixis was very close, but there were certain things about the Pixis that I was like, it's not perfect for me yet. But all these ergonomics, I think I'll pick it up just to play around with it. But,
what was that super chat?
He says
this KX fuel, KX fire,
full. I don't know what that means. Mark, you gotta.
I'm gonna go with fire.
Maybe that's
that KX fire. That fire.
You just auto-corrected him. All right, here's the chat. Chat is saying.
But hold on. We got something we got to do. I don't even think we did this last stream.
Huh?
No. Wasn't that a super chat?
Yeah. Where was it?
The KX fire.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's 23. My bad. I thought that said 5. Well,
the blue?
Yeah, let's hit him with the blue. Hey, thank you for that super chat. Y'all already know what happens when we get the super chats.
If you're at home, we need y'all to stand up.
Yes.
We're sitting down.
We're going to stay sitting down. We saw what happened last time.
We need y'all to stand up.
Hey, if it's your first time showing up for the show, this is what happens when you hit that super chat.
Can you turn it up before we hit it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to.
Because we want to rock.
You want to rock out?
We want to vibe.
Let's vibe out.
All right.
Hit it.
Oh, blue?
Hit it.
Hey, thanks for the super chat.
That KX is fire.
It is fire.
Especially look at these lighting effects.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. I'm always going to be proud of these light effects.
And if you're a member, you know.
Yes.
If you're a member,
you know exactly how all this happens. Also, we got another super chat from Andy. Shout out to you. We appreciate it. And I think it's his does that mean that's his first super chat?
Does Ron say? Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's do that. So Andy,
super chat came in. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, sir. Is that the gold?
No, that's confetti. Got it.
Boom.
Shout out to you, Andy. All right, so let's go.
Ron said it's 33 out the door.
Ron?
Yeah. He go up a little bit.
Brandon will buy it for $3,000 for the views only. Worth it. Evan, that's pretty accurate, actually. That's 100% work. That's why I said don't be buying like us YouTubers. We're different.
Yeah.
We're on a different investment.
What did Jay-Z say? We're a businessman.
Yeah. He says, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Ron 33 out the door. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, we'll see.
Dude, are they gonna make a dime?
I don't know.
Where are they making this camera at?
I got to get one of the first ones because I can't imagine they stay in business long.
Are they making this in a place that hires underage children?
Oh, God.
No, think about it. If the camera is $2,000.
You're tying them to something they don't need to be tied to.
I take back the statement. I censor the statement. If the camera costs $2,000, now maybe they work with Blackmagic, so maybe there's a deal.
Yeah, maybe they got them in bulk.
I don't know.
They pay wholesale prices.
You're telling me for the Indiegogo price is $28? So you're telling me for $800?
That's what Ron said. Don't look at me. I said 5,000.
I take back my my underage comment, and I will put in: are they doing the elderly? Are they are they hiring the elderly, the people that aren't able to retire? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
$800.
It looks like more than $800 in parts.
Ron, I don't know if I don't know if you're a verified source, Ron. You have to show me some facts. Maybe they just bought the sensors from.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Maybe they just got the sensor.
They did say in the Q&A. Let me see if I can pull it back up.
Ron, I'm sorry for speaking. I'm sorry for speaking on your name.
It says that they are an authorized Blackmagic. I don't know, partner. They can buy stuff. You can buy and sell stuff.
It probably is cheaper. Maybe they sell the sensor for $500.
Yeah, that would maybe. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's how they did it. That's why I love doing this show live. We can sort of like work it out. That makes sense. If it's $3,000 out the door, that changes some stuff. Now, a lot of you guys in the chat were just like, nah, I'm good. Everyone is saying for $5K, Evan says, I'm gonna use something else, which makes sense. You know what I mean? What does that say?
Keanu Reeves. He says easy pass.
Bro, you just renaming everybody.
No, he's always been Keanu Reeves.
Kofi says, sure, I'm gonna go using I'm just saying at that price of the Pixis, don't see a point in making an S35
Kofi,
version. Stop
lying. You're gonna make 35 videos of this camera.
RJ says, nah, I'm going Komodo or Pixis. Let me see. Andy says, I don't think the dynamic range is that big of a deal anymore. Anything at 12.5 dynamic range is enough. Lighting will make up for the rest. That's true. Yeah. This says, nope, I can buy a used Monstro for a bit more than that.
Shout out to Brandon Talbot, man.
Hey.
Brandon bought a used Monstro. That is hot fire.
That is. Don't tell everybody the deals because everybody gonna be shooting on old Monstros.
Seriously, there are gonna be no cheap Monstros left.
On top of that, once they start trending, people gonna jack the prices up.
Dang, DM Colorist, he is no longer talking. He is buying a Z8.
Yeah, he said.
Money moves.
Already bought the Z8 yesterday. Yeah, I'm kind of with you guys. I think at 5, no. 3, that might be a buy. All right, gonna jump up to the front of the chat really quick. Oh, you know who I saw in the chat? I think I saw Orlando in the chat. Yeah,
Cam's in the chat.
Orlando said pass. No, I totally get that. But yeah, it's a very interesting. This is a Temu camera.
Dude, that's wild, bro.
It's a wild comment.
Honestly, not the wildest thing that's ever said.
Not on this show.
Go back to making TV.
Oh, we made a mistake. Somebody didn't like what we said and they disliked the video. Well, sorry. Can't make everybody happy.
We didn't even say Temu camera. We just brought it up.
For real. That obviously irritated somebody instantly. But no, it is a very interesting camera. I for one,
they fell off a truck.
they just sensors. Sensors. No, I think it's a very interesting camera. It's funny because they're building a camera that will directly compete with the manufacturer that they need to keep making cameras in order for them to be able to keep making cameras. So We'll have to see. But I have a question for you.
Yes.
Where are we on the poll? Because the poll is the pulse of the people.
I think the poll like kind of broke.
The poll broke.
I don't know.
What happened?
I can't. I don't know.
What's going on with the poll?
I don't know.
Can you please give me an update on the poll?
I think that Sony sent in a bunch of bots to vote on this poll because, or y'all called up. Well, and hey, the stream is up to 200. So thank you for telling your friends to get on the Uncensored podcast and vote for Sony. We do appreciate you, even though I'm a little hurt that Sony's in the lead right now. But Sony is coming in at 35%.
Ooh, big jump.
We got time.
They were in third place.
We got time.
They were in third place.
We got time.
So who's in second place now?
Hey, listen to me.
Who is in second
Canon
place?
Fam Gang. I need y'all. Y'all got friends. Tell them about the podcast. Tell them to they don't even have to stay on.
They do need to stay on.
Just get on for a second. Well, no. They need to stay on for at least 13 minutes and 32 seconds for retention. But tell them to hop on for 13 minutes and vote.
Oh, my God.
Call your friends. Canon is at 27%.
Wait, whoa. That doesn't make sense. You said Sony was winning at 25.
They're at 35%.
Oh.
They jumped.
Oh,
They
dang.
jumped. They jumped.
Dang, Sony gang.
It's Sony bots.
Sony bots.
I watched that Jamie Foxx special.
I haven't watched it yet.
Dude, it's good.
I want to watch it.
But you know how everybody was claiming that he was a clone?
Yeah.
So he has this bit, and I won't spoil it for you. But I need to know if y'all are real people. I need to know.
They're all real.
What is it? The recaptcha? I need y'all before y'all vote. I need the Sony people to do the recaptcha we know that y'all are real people.
This man's team started losing immediately. Started claiming fake news.
No.
He's like the votes are fake.
Blackmagic 24% and Lumix Gang ever dropping at 13%.
Yo, I'm telling you, it is a straight up. Lumix Gang is the loud minority. They are the loud minority.
Yes.
I love y'all.
He says, no,
Preston.
I'm not a bot.
Preston, I love you and the team that you represent. But y'all don't be showing up.
Scott, I will tell you what you missed. You did not vote for Canon yet. Vote for Canon right now. Don't ask. Don't ask what it's about. Just click on Canon.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Sony bot here. I told you, bro. That's not even JV, bro. Sony has literally logged into that man's account and voted for him.
Hey, it is kind of ironic. Every time we do this, Sony starts off real slow.
Seriously.
And then out of nowhere, it's like they hear the call.
The Sony marketing team, are y'all on here?
They're always on here. I'm sure they are.
And did y'all
send out an email blast?
Yeah, seriously.
Everybody log in to YouTube, click on this live stream, vote, and then get back to work.
Yeah, seriously. We need to win. All right. So,
Yeah.
Brandon, you know what's so crazy?
What's that? Sorry, I dropped my mouse.
We are going to have the literal most insane guys, while we have this many people on the stream, y'all need to know, we are about to have the literal most insane uncensored episode. Batteries go out?
I don't know. I lost my mouse.
We're about to have the most insane uncensored podcast episode next week. And I'm telling you guys, between the guest, between the giveaways, between the literal craziness, this is not a week. December 20th is not a week that you want to miss. You will not want to catch the replay. It will be available. You will want to, if you can, clear time and be here next week. Brandon, can you tell them a little something that's going to happen next week?
Yeah. So, should I do the guest list? Or should we do the giveaways?
Ooh, how about
Let's do the guest list.
Let's do the guest list because the guest list
is insane.
Yes.
So, for those of y'all who have been around on the show or you guys enjoy this type of content on YouTube, these names you are going to know. But this will be our biggest show we have ever done. when it comes to the amount of guests we're going to have on this show.
Yeah. Chat, how many people do you think we are
capable?
Cam Mackey says Jarell 20th. Jarell switches to Sony. Nah, that ain't happening. How many people do you think are coming on the show? And just so we know who you're excited about, can y'all start listing some people that you were you would be in the chat? Just start listing some people that you'd be excited for if they came on the show. Let us know, and we'll tell you the guest list.
Well, here's the deal. When I say the name of the person in the guest list, I want you to do me a favor. Show that person love.
Yes.
So that way I can send it to them to let them know that the people are excited to see them. You guys ready? First off, we got to represent the shill-in-chief himself.
Yes.
He's in the chat, and he will be here next week. Mr. Cam Mackey will be on the show next week. And his partner in crime...
I'm just going to hold up. I'm going to hold up numbers.
Okay, and his partner in crime, who's also in the chat right now, Mr. Kofi, will also be on the show next week.
We got some S9 lovers up in the house.
Yes.
Number 2.
Also, Brady Bassett.
Brady's.
He is going to be on the show next week. We also have the amazing Brittany Janae confirmed to be on the show next week.
Are you an OG Uncensored?
Yes.
Can you go back a year with us? If you can, you'll remember Brittany.
Bro, I will give her like the Champ of the Year award.
Yes.
Because the game that we made her play reacting to those weird commercials you found.
Bro, that was some of the funniest
moments, bro. Like,
bro, when them dogs, bro.
Dogs?
Bro.
You're acting the dogs.
Bro. Y'all gotta go back. Y'all gotta go back to Filmmakers React, bro.
When the show starts and I say that line of "Don't blame me for whatever happens next," it's from that episode. Jarell almost had the whole show canceled before we even got started with that episode. But the guest list goes on. We also have Mr. YC Imaging.
Y'all know y'all be loving YC, bro.
YC has been a longtime friend. He's been a great guy, somebody who I actually looked up to well before I even met him. He's going to be on the show, and I'm super excited to finally have him on the show. And
I'm excited to meet YC.
And Mr. Jarell Undone is coming back on the show.
Jarell Undone's back on the show?
Back on the show. Coming back on the show. Who else I got on there? I can't give away one.
What about Mr. Portier?
Oh, Mr. Justin Porter.
Yeah, we got Portier coming on the stream.
Portier coming back. So yeah, we got a lot of people. I think I want to leave it there because there's someone who you know, and I haven't told you, he's a surprise. We're not gonna name him.
Can we tell him about Santa though?
No.
Okay.
We can't tell him about Santa.
Okay. Santa knows.
Santa knows.
Santa knows. We're keeping it a secret, but Santa knows.
It's a secret. But this is going to be one of the biggest episodes we've done.
Guys,
it will be.
There's more guests. Like literally,
there are more guests.
There are more guests. We're holding back.
Yes.
Okay.
We can't give away all of them.
Yes.
Because I won't say why, but this will be one of the biggest episodes that we do. And as we said, we can't announce what the giveaway items are yet because a few of them we're still trying. Like we're like, hey, give us a little something else. Give us a little bit more. So I don't want to put those brands out yet.
But we can tell you, we will be giving them away live. So if you're not on the live stream next week, you're gonna miss out.
Yes. So a few things. One, because we have the most number of people watching right now, and this is super important to us. If you want to be available to win these items, there will be certain items that are going to be like door prizes. You show up early, you get the prizes.
Yes.
That's how it's going to flow, right? So for all of our early gang, we want to make sure that you're here on time, same time as always, 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. Be here so that way you can actually, get some of these prizes, and then we're going to be giving out prizes throughout the entire show. But this will be an insane episode.
This is going to be so much fun, man. There's going to be games, competition. There's going to be incredible talks. We're going to be talking some gear. We're going to be getting some stuff about camera award. There's so many things. I can't tell it all to you, but you want to be there.
Yes.
You want to be there.
Trust me. It's going to be a
And for
blast.
the people that are scalping tickets in the comments, this
Evan.
is free. For your mama, this is free for your sister. This is free for you.
Yes.
But yeah,
Chill it out.
I support your entrepreneurship.
All right, here we go.
What up, Lewis?
Lewis in the building. What's good, brother? All right. So, yes, you don't want to be late next week. I guarantee you. If you have to be because you're working or whatever, we totally get it. But, I'm going to recommend you get there on time. That's all I'm saying. Just saying.
Why does Sony keep going up?
They're showing up, bro.
The bots.
The
bots.
The Sony bots keep showing up. The longer we're live, the more they can refresh the bots and keep
Man, Drusif is I wanted to call him Drewski. Drewski is straight up. It's straight up. The way that he said diabolical. Like it's like we left off like Canon or something. On a camera pole.
Oh my God.
Scott, who'd you vote for, Scott? Don't be in the middle, Scott. Tell me who you voted for right now.
Yes, let us know. All right, here we go.
Oh, Lewis, don't you dare vote for Sony.
Lewis just showed up. Get that vote in.
Lewis, show me you're not a bot. Gosh, man.
Oh my God.
That's why the Sony keeps creeping up.
Yeah.
Y'all be calling your little Sony friends.
Hey, they're not little Sony friends, all right? They show up, they come here, and we appreciate each and every one of them. Canon fan people over there hating.
Canon fan people, Canon fan people be carrying the show, bro. Where you at, Kenneth? Where you at, Kenneth? Represent.
DJ said, beep bop. Look, the Canon fan people gonna be showing up like Kendrick. Beep bop, boop bop, beep bop, bam.
That's what I'm talking about, Scott.
The type of stuff they on you couldn't understand, bro. That's it.
Yes. Seriously. Alrighty. So, Brandon.
Yes.
We got a little segment.
Yes, we do.
That we're going to clip up.
Yep.
So that you can send this to your significant other. So
this is a segment that we're going to do for all of you guys who don't have wives like Tim. Not everybody's wife is going to be able to buy them an R1 for Christmas this year, right? Some of us need to be able to ask for things that are realistic, right? And so this is a video message from filmmakers to the loved ones of filmmakers. These are going to be gift ideas that you can buy, whether you know somebody. So you give this to someone you know. We're going to have another one for someone that you like, someone that you love, and then someone that you do life with.
Yes.
Because I do believe that when it comes to filmmakers and getting gifts, our wish lists are pretty expensive. Would you agree?
Yes, absolutely. There are some lower priced items that I can get excited for.
Yeah.
But the stuff on my list, man, it's expensive.
So
spend that money.
So real quick, before we hop into our list, I want to quickly shout out the super chat that just came in from Kenneth. Also an amazing member. He says, I work next week. Guess I gotta let somebody's grandma croak in order to watch.
Kenneth, you work at the nursing home? No, just put an AirPod in.
Just put an AirPod in.
Just put one in.
Yeah, just be there. Just be on the side. All right, so here we go. Jarell, what is a gift recommendation for our lowest financial tier for someone, someone who you know?
I'm going to go with Brandon Talbot's answer and say the Raptor X is realistic for...
You're wild.
25,000.
Yeah.
What's 25,000? If you love me...
No, this isn't love yet. This is just I know you.
If you know me.
If you know me, buy me this.
Okay, yeah. So I actually have this on here.
Yep.
So one of my favorite purchases, okay, that's under $100 that I made this year was the small rig Sony NP USB-C rechargeable batteries. I love it for my monitors. I love it for charging my phone.
Yeah.
I love it for charging my laptop.
Yes.
I love that I can hook it up to USB-C and charge the battery like I'm like hooking it up to a power adapter.
Yes.
Like it's like a dummy battery.
Yeah.
And it'll just continue to power my monitor. I was literally on a all-day shoot and I just plugged it up into the USB-C. Look, we're not sponsored. We ain't got no affiliate links.
Yeah.
This is just me talking personal experience. I love that battery. So if you do not have one of those batteries and you've been like, your crap's been dying, go buy one of those batteries, because especially if you have a Canon or a USB-C camera, you can like literally not just power your monitor, power your cameras. Like that battery is the dopes. So I think it's like $70 right now. If you know me, and I think that there's how many people on the stream? There are 176 people on the stream that know me.
This man.
Can one of y'all send out the Sony MPs? Not the Sony, the small rig MPs.
So I'm going to stick with small rig for mine.
Okay.
If you know me, a great gift that you could buy somebody is small rig makes this power inverter that Jarell actually put me on that has multiple USB-C ports, and they all quick charge at 140. Is it 140 watts? Or
No,
240. 240 volts. Volts? I don't know. 240
watts,
whatever
volts,
it is. I
don't know.
Buy it. Buy it for me. If you are somebody who's out there shopping right now, and even if you're not even for a filmmaker and you are looking for a way to keep all your devices plugged in and charged at the end of the night, this small rig inverter is absolutely insane. It can charge, like I said, 4 items at 240, which means it can charge your MacBook, it can charge your phone, it can charge a camera and your drone all at the exact same time. It is an insane purchase.
So I've got a kitchen table as a desk, and several people, like we eat lunch at the desk, but we also work on the desk. And I got tired of plugging in and unplugging my MacBook charger, so I got this. And the fact that I can charge my cameras, my laptop, my iPad, my phone, USB-C. Thank you, Europe, for forcing Apple to USB-C.
Yeah.
The greatest gift that the Europeans ever gave us. I was going to say our freedom, but we took that. If you're from Europe, I'm sorry. That wasn't a gift. We took it.
All right. So if you know somebody and you're looking for a fairly inexpensive price gift for a filmmaker, I'm going to highly recommend look in the area of power, whether that is a Sony LP battery or some type of USB-C charging brick. These are the things that filmmakers are constantly in the need of. All right. So now let's go up a tier.
Yes.
I like you.
You like me.
I like you.
So this is like in the $130 range.
Yeah.
And I will say I was influenced this morning.
Oh.
I was influenced this morning.
By who?
So, because this is, I don't know if you've ever used a cheap Magic Arm. Cine arm. I don't know if you ever used a cheap one. Okay.
I should get it.
It's like, it's so close.
It's right there.
It's right there. I don't know if you've ever used a cheap Cine arm. But sometimes they slip. Sometimes over time, they kind of lose their grip. And it's just kind of like, bro, tell me why Mofaj designed a freaking Magic Arm that you can put on a space shuttle. This Magic Arm is literally so over-engineered that what we did this morning in the office is we hooked up this Magic Arm to 2 camera bodies. Okay. So I don't know if y'all watched the Mike Tyson fight. We did a bonus stream with the people, but I think Jake Paul, like his like little camera dude, like he's like holding like a horizontal and he's holding a vertical with this arm that Brandon's about to set up. And when I tell you it is so beefy, bro, it is so beefy. We can literally hook up 2 cameras side by side, one shooting horizontal, one shooting vertical, 2 heavy bodies. Well, not the RA is not a heavy body, but 2 deals. He's working to get that up. It is so nice. It's $130. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that you got to hook up 2 cameras for that reason, but Magic Arms are so nice that honestly, I would put the red Komodo with the V-Raptor, and they would help support it with that Magic Arm. That it's that beefy. I might even like hang from the rafters on this. No, probably not. But anyways, Brandon, you want to show them?
Yeah, so I got to give a shout out to actually the chat on this one. So remember a while back I told you guys that like I really wanted to get the Mofage. I wanted to get this Mofage RF to PL adapter, right?
Yes.
It's the big one you guys see everybody using. It's got drop-in filters. It's got a this purple. You guys are gonna see this on a lot of people's sets because this thing is actually dope. The same company that makes this, which this over-engineered.
Yes.
Over-engineered, fantastic, right? That same company reached out and sent me, it's called the Talos Magic Arm. And literally, this is the Magic Arm right here. And it is the most overproduced Magic Arm I've ever seen in my life. It is fantastic. Like literally, I'm just holding the 1DX here, and it's able to support the actual R7 here. And I feel confident to put lenses on these cameras.
It doesn't move.
It ain't going nowhere. So you could literally shoot horizontal and vertical simultaneously with this Magic Arm.
Yes.
It is by far the best Magic Arm I've ever seen. Now, this is the like you tier, and I've got to go with you on this one.
Yes.
Well, how much did you say it is?
$130.
I am genuinely surprised it is that cheap.
Yeah.
And I say cheap because it is so well done. But yes, if you guys are looking for a fantastic accessory for filmmakers, or you're looking for pick one up for yourself, honestly.
Seriously.
This is going to be the Magic Arm we're going to see on everybody's camera going forward.
The moment you have it in your hands, you know.
Yeah,
like
you feel it.
You know, like there's $130 worth of metal.
Yes.
Regardless of engineering, there's $130 worth of metal on that. That Magic Arm is so nice. You
And
ever
it
need to
just
rig
works,
up a monitor? You ever need to like literally
Look at this.
do top-down rigs with your camera? Like there are so many uses. That thing is nice.
Yes, built like a tank. Absolutely would highly recommend it. That's the same one in my tier. All right, the next one is the...
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's not miss this moment.
Yeah.
Are those Nikons?
Oh my god.
Or Sonys?
Shut up.
Blackmagics?
This man.
Or are we Canon exclusive?
We are definitely not Canon exclusive.
I couldn't tell.
Well, that's because you're not looking at the cameras we're using to shoot this. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
All right, let's move on.
I got a throwback, Brandon.
For the Love You?
For the Love You.
All right, so this next tier, you got to send this to somebody who loves you because the prices are going to go up a little bit on this one.
So this is what's a little bit... This one's a little bit, you do have to love me because this one's a little bit more pricey, but this is something that I just particularly want. It's in that closer to $300 range. Man, send me out that Pixel tube light from Amaran.
Ooh.
You see these guys behind me?
Yeah.
Where you at?
I got you.
Right
Why?
here, boom. Dude, when I tell you on set, I've got the aperture or the Nova 300s. I have the 600s. I have the 120 Mark II. I've got the MC lights. I've got the bulbs. I've got the studio, like the Amaran, like 100X, 200Xs. What I do not have in my life is the tube lights. And they are so versatile, so light, so bright. And connect them to the app. If you love me, send me a tube light.
Yeah, those tube lights are pretty insane. I think I have let's see, do I have it set up to just trigger that lighting effect? I don't. I was gonna show the pixel chasing on them. Yeah. But like I would have to play a whole super chat effect. But those tube lights are amazing. But if you love me, I actually don't need this anymore because I've gone overboard, y'all. Mm-hmm. I have gone over. When I look back at Christmas of 2024, Black Friday, like where did Brandon spend all his filmmaking money in 2024 over the holidays?
You're not going to be able to guess it, guys.
You're not going to be able to guess what I spent way too much money. I didn't spend way too much because I got them on a great deal.
Yes.
Dude, if you love somebody this holiday season, bless them with some Nanuk cases.
Yes.
Look, on
sale Nanuk cases.
Well, look, here's the thing. This holiday season, Nanuk cases have been on sale like crazy.
Yes,
I have
because when
bought
they're not
them-
on sale,
They're a little
they're
pricey. They're extremely
expensive.
They're like $500 not on sale. But I found a Nanuk 935 for $199, and then I got a Nanuk 955 for $179.
Yeah.
An even bigger case.
Mhm.
And so if you love somebody this holiday season and you want to help that filmmaker take
Save
that
their
next
back.
step,
Save
and
their
you want to
back.
save their back, you want to make their whole job easier, and every time they work with you, they definitely want to, think about you. Get them some Nanuk cases.
Get them the case.
Get them the Nanuk cases this holiday season.
Brandon, I know you were tempted to try to find the lighting effect, but my man RJ, he wants to see the lights dance. He wants to see us dance.
Wait, which one did we do last time? The blue?
Sure.
All right, so what do we do? Gold? Hit that gold.
Hey. Look at the lights.
Look at the lights.
What a-
Look at the lights. Your
They
light's not
found
on.
us.
There it is.
They found us.
They found
They
the lights.
found us.
Look at those lights.
Which one's moving?
They both were moving. They were all moving.
No, they ain't.
They were all moving.
No.
Yes.
They stayed white the whole time.
No, it moved.
No.
Yes, it did.
Did it chase?
It chased.
Oh, you just can't see it?
No,
Oh,
you couldn't see it.
Oh.
They could see it.
Man.
They saw it.
Man. What do you think, chat? Do you think they moved?
I don't know. Wait, I hit the wrong button.
Christmas balls.
Christmas ball. Look at them. Look at the lights chasing. Look, my light's chasing. This light's chasing.
What are you looking at, Brandon?
I'm looking at that one. They can't see that one. Oh, look, now yours is chasing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
there
it
we go. Hey, RJ, we're running it back for you.
Yes. We want to make sure you saw those lights chasing.
Yes. But I want those. Those are not, that might
I'm
be
still flashing.
indicative of the app and the actual lights.
Yeah. All right. So definitely recommend.
Andy's with you.
Oh, Andy, did you pick it up too? Bro, I got it in black. I got the Nanuk 955 in black.
Don't-
it is amazing.
Don't let that man lie to you.
I did get it.
Don't
in
let
black.
that man lie to you. Well, this man, black, olive
the
green.
955.
Oh, okay.
The big one, I got it in black.
Because you
The-
didn't tell him how many Nanuk cases you got.
I have bought
The red one.
the red one, the
Olive green
one, and I have the big black.
Yeah.
You know when you start talking and you realize as
Yes.
you're saying it,
Christmas
how-
balls. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, this show's getting out of pocket. All right, this is our last deal, Jarell. This is a Christmas gift you would let somebody buy you who you do life with. So this is the most expensive. We all don't have Tim wives who will
Mhm.
buy us R1s, but this person you do life with. So you expect a little bit more from this person.
This is a $500 $600 purchase.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, like in that, like,
Yeah.
where I'm not feeling crazy guilty. Like, what am I getting you?
Yes.
Alrighty. So I have a literal tie.
A
And
tie.
it's because you
Okay.
reminded me of something. I'll tell you my original answer, but I'm gonna tell you the tie. What'd they say? Christmas ball.
I just saw BBC Big Black Case.
Big black case. This is a tie. My initial,
Uh-huh.
okay, is because I've been looking for this for the KX. I've been looking for it, and I've been looking at all the different options for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh,
Mhm.
we were close.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been looking at matte boxes. I've been looking at them, and I feel like it's that time. It's that time. I want to look like a cool filmmaker, and I also need the capabilities. I'm just like, all right. So the Kondor Blue matte box. Looking for it. Like, oh, it saw it at NAB. Looks incredible. Excited about that. I will also be okay if somebody gets me that mofage.
Oh, dude, you gotta stop stealing mine.
No.
You gotta stop stealing mine. You see
I'm
it
serious,
in my
bro.
hand. You know where I
already
was
got
going.
it. You already got it.
But this is gifts for them. It's not gifts for us.
No. They can send some stuff out. We know y'all. We love y'all. We like y'all. We do life with y'all every Friday. Y'all spend more time with us than you spend with your wives or your husbands.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we Patricia? Was it Patricia?
Yeah.
Patricia just sent in a super chat.
See, she didn't cancel us.
She didn't cancel. Oh wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What
Is that euros?
Is that euros? Dang, you gonna talk about?
Hopefully, I didn't offend you.
Well, let's read the comment first. She says, "Thank you both for doing this podcast. I'm a concept artist and want to get into filmmaking. You guys, Cam Mackey, Kofi, Brittany, are huge influences on me starting my filmmaking journey that I dare to dream. Cheers, Patricia, aka Gary."
Dude.
Shout out to you. Hopefully,
You know what? You know what's so cool?
Hold on, she's
Before
about
you do
to
that,
leave.
before you do that.
Okay.
Oh, she?
Yeah, that's what she said. She's got to go. She says before I go. Right? Did I not read that? I'm dyslexic.
No, hold on. Thank you both. No, she isn't leaving.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this, bro. Like, this is what makes this the best podcast. It's y'all, the community, like the fact, I never set out, like, even the word sounds dumb, but like I never set out to be an influencer, any of those things. But literally, having people that let you guys encourage us, we're able to encourage you. It's so cool.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Dude, thank you so much, Patricia, a.k.a.
Gary. Let's go.
You will be Gary to us in our hearts.
In our hearts.
No one on the planet will know that you are Gary. But for us,
and the rest of y'all on the stream.
of y'all on this stream.
The
Y'all,
190 of y'all.
let's party for Gary.
Let's
party
party for
for
Gary.
Gary.
Let's go.
Let's party for Gary.
Let's go.
Merry Christmas, Gary.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, we hope you have the best year ever. Shout out to Gary. We love hanging out with you every single week. Dude, this is a blast. All right, you ready? Look, you kind of stole the thunder on mine here, but
I'll take the Kondor Blue Mattebox.
Okay.
But
if you have
you want to see me out that Mattebox?
If you have a filmmaker in your life that you do life with, I'm going to tell you right now. This Mofage RF so this is the best part about it.
Yeah.
It's a PL adapter with drop-in filters. This has quickly become my go-to PL adapter that I use on everything. And the thing I like about it, because on my shoot that we did the other week, or last weekend, like we ran filters on the front, but every time we swapped lenses, we had to pull the Mattebox off and like all these other things. It is so nice to just have drop-in ND filters. This was the piece that was missing from our set. And so if you know somebody who is a filmmaker and you're trying to look for a gift and you do life with them.
And they got them PL lenses.
And we know they're all looking at PL lenses.
Yeah.
This is by far one of the best products I think that can be put on that list, because this thing is just like the Magic Arm, over-engineered, super high quality. The drop-in filters are amazing. And yeah, I can't speak highly enough of this more than anything else.
So I just got to take a brief moment, because we always will find a potential sponsor every week. And every week I always throw somebody out. Mofage, if you want to send one out, I'm going to drop my PO.
Speaking of having stuff sent out, we talked about, I told you, someone from our lovely fan base actually sent it out, and I want to make sure I say it all correctly.
Did he say his name, or do we just have his user?
Yeah, it's just user. So HSP Columbus. I'm not sure if he's in the chat. I haven't seen him, but he sent out some gifts.
Yes. Dude, this sounds a little self-serving.
Yeah.
But bro, if y'all want to send stuff, we'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
So a couple weeks ago, I got to give a little bit of preference for this, because there's something in here for you.
Okay.
But there's something super important in here for me. So a few weeks ago,
there better not be no Z8 in there.
No, there's no Z8 in here. A few weeks ago, I mentioned that my favorite movie is actually on my birthday episode. I mentioned that my favorite movie of all time is a Goofy movie.
Okay.
And I collect a Goofy movie memorabilia, right?
Yeah.
Well, one thing that's not on my list, or one of the things I haven't collected, was a Goofy movie on VHS. Now, I said this in like a throwaway line on the show, not thinking anything of it. Tell me why this man, make sure y'all can't see my address, put my whole business on the internet. Tell me why this man didn't send me a Goofy movie on VHS.
Oh, that's so dope.
And this is an original, bro. Like, it still smelled like cigarette smoke. But this man also, I'm not sure if he owns the gym or he just works at the gym. And I'll be honest with you, I already been repping
That's
this
some
merch.
owner stuff, bro.
Yeah, this is some owner mess.
That's some owner stuff.
But like, this man also sent out some merch. This is for you.
Let's go. Dude, that's tough, bro.
Yes.
That's tough, bro.
So shout out to y'all if y'all we just like honestly
Bro, that's tough.
we love you know what my favorite part about this hoodie is? Show them the back. Show them the back. Because it's not the same as the front.
Dude, that's tough, bro.
Bro, they did the design in reverse. That had me dying laughing.
Dude, that's tough.
But yeah, if you guys, dude, like first off, we just absolutely love hanging out with y'all. And like the fact that we have a community that literally, like, I didn't ask for this. Like he heard me say it on the stream and sent this out. Like, dude, y'all literally make my day. Y'all have no idea. Like, I mean, I mentioned this on my birthday stream, but like literally right over there's a brick of a Goofy movie. It's just a replica because I didn't have the actual VHS.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud today to replace that brick with the actual VHS. It's insane. So thank you guys so much. Dude, it's literally an honor. But yes, West Side Barbell. What's that?
Brandon Talbot.
What'd he say?
Bro, Brandon reminded me. He said Jarell ain't box squatting with Louis. I will say, Brandon, this might be the motive. This might be the motivation to get back in the gym, bro. During COVID, man, we were doing HIIT workouts at the gym twice a day, 5 a.m., 8 p.m. every day for a year, bro. Man, we were going so hard. I think as not a lifter,
mm-hmm.
you know, like, and was preparing for a half marathon. Dude, my deadlift, now this isn't like incredible because like my weight was like 175 at the time. But like my deadlift got up to 465.
Wow.
And I was running. Like, so it wasn't like I was like just bulking and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So like, bro, I can be a gym rat. But bro, it's been a couple years since COVID.
Look, this is something I'm genuinely interested in, and I hadn't even talked to you about this yet.
Yeah.
But like, if there's some fitness folks in the chat, I know Brandon Talbot's in the chat, so you know I know there's a few. Kofi's in the chat. If there are a few of y'all who would be down with doing some type of like New Year's fitness challenge, let's maybe run it.
Is that the word that I think that they're talking about?
What is that? Go ahead. What? I missed it.
Is that the word? Are you?
I love West Side.
Isn't there conjugal visits in prison?
I don't think that's what that is.
Conjugate. Are you sure?
Check out their conjugate program. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna let you figure that out.
I don't know if I want to be.
But thank you guys so much. We really appreciate that gift. Shout out to you, Columbus. I'm beyond happy with the Goofy movie. And yeah, if you guys are down with doing some type of fitness thing next year, let us know in the chat. Maybe we'll put together like it'll be much smaller, but it'll just be like a smaller fitness group. We'll call it like fitness filmmakers or something like that. And we'll just tap in, make sure that everybody's staying in shape.
Dude, that'd be fire. You film like you don't actually work out, but you film fitness reels of yourself.
What?
And then you submit them, and then we vote every week to see who has the best fitness reel.
No, we gotta do it for real. Cause I took a boxing class yesterday for the first time. I haven't boxed in a minute, and I took a boxing class yesterday. And as I've been sitting here throughout the stream, I just feel my back just tightening up and just getting mad sore.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be good. All right. So I've got a question for you.
Yes.
We are almost at 1 o'clock.
That point.
So do we want to do our last segment, the last one, the one at the bottom?
Okay.
Because I feel like, especially for the people who are rocking with us, this could be a lot of fun.
Do you know what you want to do?
I think so. I got a few. And I think it'll be organic. And I think we should let the audience get involved.
Alrighty.
All right,
Let's
audience,
run it.
Let's so I want to set this up. I'm sure you guys have seen this on Instagram.
Are y'all with the trends?
There's currently a really funny trend going around, which is we listen
and we don't judge.
So we thought it'd be hilarious to go ahead and do this between the two of us, and we want to invite you in the chat to send out a few options. Okay, so Jarell, you ready to do this?
No, don't start with me. You got to start.
No, we got to say it at the same time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then I've got the first one.
Okay.
All right, you ready? We listen
and we don't judge.
So when the C400 first came out, the Canon rep came into Houston, and there was an opportunity for us to shoot with the C400, and I didn't tell you because I was incredibly busy, and I was afraid that if we only
Brandon, we could have shot with the C400.
We could have shot with the C400, but I was swamped, and I thought you were swamped, and I called you, and you didn't answer, and we don't judge. We don't judge.
My God.
So the C400 did come in the city. We had a chance, and it just didn't work out, and I didn't tell you because I was afraid you'd be upset with me.
This man.
We don't judge.
This man wanted me to literally continue my purchase with the KX.
Look, we don't judge. We don't judge. Jarell.
This man knew I was on the verge of buying the KX and was like, nah, don't lose.
We don't judge. We don't judge. That's the way it goes. We don't judge.
We could have. See, Kenneth, I turned to the red side because of Brandon.
We don't judge.
This man.
We don't judge. All right, you ready? You got one?
It's going to appear in the next 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. We listen and we don't judge.
This man is still judging.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think, Brandon. I'm trying to think.
This could be an opinion about a camera, bro. It's all up to you.
Brandon, do you remember that time that I said to you, "Hey, Brandon, you got a 360 camera?" You remember that time?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I said out loud to you, "Hey, can I borrow that 360 camera?" And I don't think that you necessarily heard me or you understood. So literally, I thought I heard yeah, you can borrow that 360 camera, Brandon or Jarell. And I was like, okay, cool. And I took it and I used it. And then when I literally came back to the office, was like, yeah, the 360 camera is great. You were like, do you still have the 360? Where'd you get the 360 cam? And I was like, you don't remember when oh, never mind.
Okay, so this is really bad. This is gonna sound much worse than it really is, but It probably is bad. Guys, there are things in my office that I forget are here.
Yes.
Jarell.
Man, that 360 camera, bro, that was in a box inside of a box inside of a box.
I have a question.
You hadn't turned on in 390,000 days.
Jarell, I have a genuine question. Do you still have it, or is it back in my office? Because I don't know.
You got it. You got it.
It's here?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. Okay, cool. Like,
that's not
cool.
That's not too bad.
I don't like because I know that there's like stuff that like you have in your office that you probably wouldn't know missing. I try to be like, hey, can I use this? So it's not like stuff goes missing. But I did feel bad. I felt really bad.
Yeah, I feel
when you did it, because I felt like I asked, but I was like, oh, maybe it wasn't clear enough. But yeah,
I feel really bad about the C400 thing. I just really wanted to play this game so I could get that off my chest. I have to.
Oh my gosh.
I have to. You
got another one?
Kinda.
Oh gosh, he's got more stuff to get off his chest. All right, 1, 2, 3. We listen and we don't judge.
So I didn't know for a fact, but I had very strong indications that when you were buying your Komodo X, I kept telling you hey, maybe don't buy the batteries yet. Hey, don't do this yet. And it wasn't fully told to me yet, but I knew that a lot of the accessories you were going to be buying were going to be going on sale, especially the core batteries.
That hurts.
And I did try to tell you, I was like, don't spend
That
money.
hurts.
I told you multiple
the
times.
chat.
I told the chat.
You
and
told the chat.
I told both. I told you
You
both.
told the chat.
I told you and I told the chat. Don't spend your money.
Yes.
Look, there's certain times I'm under NDA and I can't say certain things. And like, I'll be like nudging you, like, hey, don't do this. Don't do this. But you were very gung-ho.
I can't even be mad at you because, like, honestly, I'm so impatient. Even though I paid $85 more than I should have paid for those batteries.
I told you don't buy anything
I wasn't waiting
yet.
2 or 3 weeks. I wasn't waiting 2 or 3 weeks.
I told you don't buy anything
I wasn't waiting 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm sorry. I felt like, and then when the deals came out, like, I knew their deals were coming, but I didn't know what they were going to be. And then when they did come out, and I was like, oh my gosh, you could have saved so much money. I felt terrible.
$160, Brandon.
I felt terrible.
$160.
I do feel bad about that.
It's all good.
So yeah.
So
we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
We don't judge.
All right. Well, before you start,
one more. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You got one?
Oh yeah, I got one.
All right, you ready? We listen and we don't judge.
Brandon, I dropped your 70-200. Your RS 70-200 on the ground.
Wait, when? Wait,
in the office. In the office.
Wait, when? How long ago?
In the office.
Like how long ago?
Like I don't know. I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember?
Like,
there's literally a scratch on the front of it that I don't know where it came from.
Remember, it's the on the couch.
You dropped it in here?
Yeah.
You dropped my 7200.
No, remember? It was literally like I put it on the couch and it rolled off onto the ground. You don't remember?
No, I don't remember this.
Oh my goodness. I even told you, bro. I was like,
you did not tell me you dropped. This is like when you took the This is like when you took the Instant 360.
No. Because I remember I told you, bro.
No.
I told you, like, if it doesn't work, I'll put it through my Canon professional services. Because I'm in there, Kenneth. I'm in there.
Bro, you did not tell me you dropped my lens.
You don't remember. I'm pretty sure you were in the office.
That don't mean nothing.
You were in the office.
I was probably working in the back.
No. No. We listen and we don't judge.
I don't.
I can't even look at you.
I don't want to look at you either. What you mean? We listen and we don't
let's
judge.
just end here because I feel like things get a little get a little spicy.
Bro, have you dropped any of my other gear?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Bro, it was... Man, you got amnesia, bro. We were doing a lens swap. Then if y'all don't know what I'm pointing at the 70-200 right here.
Bro, Giovanni
We were doing a lens swap.
Giovanni said he told the chat.
He told the chat. We were doing a lens swap. And I had put it down on the couch. And... Canon be making them slippery lenses, bro. And the drops, like, I don't know, like, what was that? Like 12 inches? On the carpet?
Bro, this is the hardest floor in the world.
But you got a rug.
This is the soft rug. This ain't even a deep rug. All right, whatever. We listen and we don't judge.
All right, we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
All right.
Look, yeah, let's end it here. That was great. This man.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Dang, we got more people now than we had before.
Hey,
y'all like the spicy, bro.
I guess so.
Jeez.
Do y'all have anything y'all want to get off your chest in the chat before we end this show?
We know y'all can't tell y'all spouses, so y'all can just like release here on chat.
Hey,
it's a safe place.
I got one last one. You ready?
Oh gosh.
You ready? This is actually pretty spicy.
Oh god.
You ready?
Oh, is it a listen and we don't judge?
It's a listen and we don't judge.
For me or for Melissa?
For y'all. Yeah. You ready?
All right. We listen and we don't judge.
I put in an order for a Lumix X9.
You did?
Heck no. Don't judge me, Lumix gang. It was too close. It was too hard.
There ain't no Lumix gang in here. 13% barely representing.
Oh, just kidding. Oh, just kidding. Love you, Lumix gang. But heck no, I ain't put no order in for no S9. Get out of here. All right. This episode has been amazing. This has been a fantastic episode. We love hanging out with you guys. One last time. Next week, be on time.
Oh, yeah, because there's still 190 of y'all.
Look.
This is not the time to log off. Please don't log off right now. We are wrapping up, but listen to me.
I need...
Subscribe.
Look, subscribe.
Like.
Look, no. Before they even do any of that stuff, I have a small confession that I just need my audience to hear. Because next week, we already told you the names of people who are showing up. I'll go through them quickly. Gerald Undone, YC Imaging, Brittany Janae,
Portier,
Justin Porter, Cam Mackey, Kofi. Who else did we tell them?
We got Santa Claus in the building.
Brady Bassett. All these people are going to be on the show next week.
Yes.
And next week, and more. And next week, they are probably going to be promoting to their audience.
The lawn man might be there too.
To come on the show. When their audience shows up, I still want our true uncensored fans to win some of the giveaway items.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing some door buster giveaways. So please be on time next week. Be here next week because I want our true uncensored fans in the building, making noise, showing everybody else who's these one-time fans showing up, show them how we represent and run the chat so that way y'all can actually win some of this stuff. So let them know how Uncensored do.
Yes, actual giveaways worth showing up for. Okay?
Absolutely.
If you're a filmmaker and you liked any of these gifts that we talked about getting for a filmmaker, you'll want to show up.
You might want to show up.
You might want to show up. We might have some substantial gifts.
Might have some stuff. You might be pretty happy. So, dude, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Y'all make every single show fire. Absolutely fire. Cam says, I'm only coming if I can bring my S9.
We expect your S9 to overheat when you're on the show. We expect it.
Yes.
We're hoping for it.
we're game planning on it. But, dude, we're super excited about next week's episode. Thank you guys so much for being here. International giveaways? Kinda. Let me put it that way. There's some items that are international. Some items will be U.S. based. I just got to be very transparent with you guys.
Yes.
But we'll have more information next week.
Part of it has to do with the people that we're working with, whether they can do it or not. And so, it's not like we love. We love our Norwegians. We love our Europeans. We love our Africans. We love our. What else can we say? We love our.
There's people from Taiwan, right?
Taiwanese people.
We might have just got blocked in
We
China,
love the. We love our Chinese people.
Yes.
We got any Russians on the stream? We love y'all. Oh, what are the places?
Where are the places?
We're worldwide.
We are worldwide. Let us know where y'all are tuning in from. Couple things. No, we will not be giving away a C400. And no, we will not be giving away my slightly bruised 70 to 200. Y'all got jokes. Me and Jarell have something to talk about off stream. So we'll definitely be dealing with that. The game of we listen and we don't judge is over. So, Jarell, when I press this button,
we're judging. Dude, we got our French people here, Australians here.
Let's go. All right. Thank you to everybody who enjoyed this week's episode of Uncensored. We loved hanging out with you guys. Jarell, any last words?
Lit.
Bro, you got to come up with a better word.
Nah, man. You gotta become a member so you can know that joke.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this week's episode of Uncensored, and we will catch you guys next week. Peace. Oh, shoot.